Hello, the black experience in America, mother...
Things line up. Coincidences?
What are you people?
It's us. Run.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Film Flashback. New year, new mustaches, new guests. This time, in anticipation of Jordan Peele's new movie, Us, we decided to flash back to a pretty recent film, 2017's Get Out. This movie, obviously, was not just a great movie, not just a great thriller, not just a great psychological experiment, but also it had cultural meaning.
My barometer for measuring the social significance of a movie is whether or not Chance the Rapper rents out an entire movie theater for people to go see it.
And in this case, he did.
He did. So
yeah.
it's solidified in my book
Yep.
as a social phenomenon.
It also terrified the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So the one who was terrified this is our good friend Joe Johnson, actor extraordinaire and guest for this episode. So Joe, tell me about the first time you saw Get Out.
First time I saw it Get Out, at the end of the movie, I literally just stayed in my seat. Like, because I didn't want to interact with anyone because I was so terrified of like...
Frozen in your seat?
Frozen in my seat.
How do you feel now? I can't move.
Go on. Go on.
Oh my God. PTSD. Because it's literally my life. God damn it. This is exactly what I go through with the cops and
Okay, so we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, no, it's cool.
Because the whole movie plays on the African American experience.
100%.
100%, would you say?
100%.
That's what the whole movie's about?
That is 100% what the movie's about.
So you would say he nailed it?
Oh yeah.
I thought this was extremely well written. He knew what he was making. He's clearly a huge fan of this genre of movie. Suspense. There's a lot of homages to Hitchcock. There had to be some point, whether it be the script, which won an Oscar for Best Original Screenplay,
Right.
by the way.
Yeah.
Either in the script or where you go, it clicked for me. Because it's a good movie. But as soon as you change this one thing, we go, wait, it's a black guy going to his white girlfriend's place. That takes the dynamic to an extra...
It was so deftly shot, and it was so well edited, and the timing was beautiful. The performances that he gets out of every actor is amazing.
Oh.
And these are things that you would say about any good movie.
Right.
However, when you're talking about Get Out, you can't just talk about those things as because you have to always put every single one of those elements in the context of this is a movie specifically about the African American experience. So when I start talking about how it was well lit, you have to add in, it was very well lit for people with very dark skin at night.
Right.
And I'm not being like...
No, yeah.
But also, one of the biggest things that I think we all were kind of, hey, that's pretty sweet, is the score. The score and the use of sound in this movie.
Yeah.
And actually, the person who scored it, first feature film they've ever done.
Wow.
Yeah.
We do have to make sure that we note the performance of Chris. That was Daniel Kaluuya,
Yeah.
plays Chris. And this is a monster role, because he has to try to hold down an entire movie. And most of what he's doing is reacting to his situation.
Yeah.
Also nominated for an Oscar, I believe.
Right.
But let me ask you guys this. I felt as if when the movie started, I'm with Chris. And it started to get to the point where we were sitting there watching it going like, get out! But
All the way out.
So to me, I transitioned from like being through Chris's eyes to his buddy. Where I'm going like, no, wait, I'm this guy.
At what point in
When she had bangs.
As soon as he pulls up and
he
sees
sees
a black gardener, I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. That. Nope. Nope. Nope.com. All the way nope. Nope. I'm out. I'm good.
Then after that, they see the maid.
Yeah, and the black maid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the kitchen?
I'm done. I'm good. Let's go home.
No. I do something.
Then mom hypnotizes him in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that would have... Okay, cool.
So-
Flicker, light on in the middle of the night when I'm going to have a cigarette. I don't smoke, but if that would have happened. And also, running at him, I'm like,
Get out challenge.
He doesn't move.
That used to be a joke in black culture. Like back in high school, you would like start running, like you would just be like, oh. And then you would bolt, and to see how many people would start running that same way because you're like, oh, I'm gonna see how many people I can get. No, if that man was running towards me, I'm running. I don't care.
What is it about this girl, Allison Williams' character? Is there a person out there that you wouldn't leave for? Like it's got to be hypothetically. Like, what is it, like Kate Upton?
Would you stay for Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's the limit of when you leave?
Is there anybody?
It's pretty high.
That peace. I got no one.
Joe's is a Bumble commercial.
I'm out. I'll find
Joe just
another
leaves
girl.
the movie's over and they go.
He's going.
I'll find another girl.
There's a
Left.
lot of fish in
Left.
the sea.
There's a lot of fish in the sea. Left.
Sometimes you
Swipe
get a left swipe.
Sometimes you get a left swipe. Oh, you got a black gardener. Oh, cool. Left swipe.
So at this point, if for some reason you haven't seen Get Out, you need to go see it right now. I could probably go to most anybody in the United States, but even more particularly any African American, and just go sunken place, and they have feelings about it.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey?
He's in the sunken place. I mean, I can give you a list of black celebrities that I can like say who's in the sunken place.
Jeez.
Wait, I didn't even know this was a thing.
This is
the thing.
like go on Black Twitter.
That like goes back to the old Dave Chappelle sketch
Yeah.
where he's got a Wayne Brady.
Oh yeah, 100%.
White people love Wayne Brady.
Well, and so what's funny is you bring up Dave Chappelle because Jordan Peele inspired to write this movie based off Eddie Murphy stand-up,
Right.
where he talks about this stuff. Where every horror movie, you're yelling at the screen like, "Get out!"
yeah.
And the friend, the whole time is like, how many times does a friend lay out the plot?
Oh, 100%.
Like
yeah.
many times. He's like,
Chris, you gotta get the fuck up out of there, man. You in some eye wide shut situation. Leave, motherfucker.
Yo, and it's the black people out here too. It's like all in Mr. Movement.
Cause they probably hypnotized.
Look, bruh, all I'm doing is connecting the dots. I'm taking what you presented to me.
I'm trying to think if there's anything about it that you didn't like.
I think the only thing for me was the moment where he walks upstairs and everyone kind of just like
Gets quiet and looks up.
and I'm like, that was a little like too on the nose for me because it was like, oh, okay, now this is a horror movie.
Which, you know what that reminded me of, that scene? And I know a big inspiration was Stepford Wives.
Well, what was good is that you knew everyone was in on something. The surprise is how far it really goes.
Right.
It's
I mean, even to the point where he's like picking cotton out of the sofa and putting it in his ears. I'm like, oh man, that's subtle, but that's like
you have to be thinking about it in order to think.
It took me a second time to see that and then go, oh.
The silent auction scene.
Oh my god.
Devastating, right? So they come up with a good reason why the blind man wants to choose this specific person for the brain transplant. Mm-hmm. And it makes it sicker and dumber. I don't know why they bothered making it so he goes, oh, I don't care what color your skin is. I was like, yeah. I don't know why they did that.
I think that he landed on this phenomenon later about being a cultural significance, like the racially charged thing. Mm-hmm. I think it was always an art dealer. You know, it'd make more sense if the brother who wants to be an MMA fighter switched. Mm-hmm. Really, that would be my guess. I have no idea, but that would be my guess. And also, why are bocce balls down in the basement?
The games room? Yeah.
I've never played bocce ball inside.
Well, no, but you gotta...
So it's like, I've never played bocce ball up here.
I've never played... I don't know what the fuck that is.
What performances? When the one woman, and she's
goodness.
talking, and it's the grandmother talking, but you see she's crying for no reason.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought her and the grandfather were fantastic.
Yeah.
They're...
And the guy in the straw hat.
So good.
Look,
it
was like close up the whole time. So you're just like, oh wow, you're not like faking a moment of that. Like that's all real.
And it's all unsettling, and nobody that he talks to understands that it's unsettling.
Right.
So is there any closing thoughts on Get Out? I want you to get it all out.
This movie was terrifying. It
Sorry we made you watch it.
No, it's okay. It encompassed everything that my life is going through at all times, and dating white girls. And I went through a lot of PTSD in watching this film.
Are you glad it exists?
I'm glad it exists because it also gives me a voice, or I feel like gives everyone a voice, because we've all been in those uncomfortable moments where we go, okay, like, I wish that this didn't happen, but like, I want someone to understand. Like, we've all been in those moments where we've been surrounded by people who don't understand, and then it kind of like, it focuses in on the uncomfortability, and it lets people know, like, hey, you know what? Don't touch my arm. Don't touch my hair. Don't say these things. I don't give a shit about, like, if Obama could have been in the third term. Like, that's really like the least of my concern. That doesn't make me feel less uncomfortable in this situation. That made me feel more uncomfortable in this situation. So instead of trying to, I guess, be what you think you should be in this situation, just be your f***ing self. Just be yourself. And like, if I'm cool with that, then cool. If not, I'll get the fuck out. I will get out.
Thanks so much for coming, Joe.
Yes.
All
Thanks
right.
for having me, guys.
We'll see you next time on Film Flashback.
Peace.